rent. There was curfew hours. There were literally no-go areas where pretty much you couldn't go there unless you were working 9 to 5. Outside of those hours, if they caught an original person dead mouse, it was pretty much open season for them to do whatever the hell they wanted to do.
And why only pies and all them kind of things?
Exactly.
Just watch life.
You know, Sojourner Truth, I think that's the decision's name. She said, I'm not getting off this train and moving anywhere to the back of nowhere. I paid my fare. I'm going from point A to point B. Leave me alone. Second stage of that, the Montgomery bus boycott. What's the decision's name? Rosa Parks?
That's correct.
She said, yo, my feet are hurting, man. I've done my day's work. I paid my money. Why should I get up? These are cis students. These are brethren way back who were dealing with overt stuff. Laws were in place against original people we're talking about now. Not little code and little subtle stuff that's taking place over in England or overt stuff, i.e. killing people on sight. It's changed a lot, but it's not how it was back in the day. You had some strong people back then.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to understand that, man. You got to understand that's a major reason why. And inside the ring, they can't take away from Ali's greatness. But it's like I said, don't be fooled by the powers that be, because all of a sudden they're paying all this homage. But you look at it like this, no one weren't saying nothing at the time when all these wrongdoings were going on. And look, if the man didn't have to fight past his prime, he wouldn't have lived for those years in pain, for them 25, 30 years in pain. Because that's what it was, Parkinson's. You know how bad it gets.
Yeah.
But please just watch that fight one more time. Muhammad Ali versus Larry Holmes. Now just look at that fight, then look at any other fight, and look, you can see that he's had a stroke. And the man put a real beating on him, hit him with some shots that would knock a horse out, man. He was taking them kind of shots. So, sad. Definitely sad. And Kimbo Slice. Wow. I mean, I know we've heard that there's rumors of PED, performance-enhancing drugs use. But all you have to do, again, because when it comes to this combat sport, I know what I'm talking about. Go and watch Kimbo Slice versus Dada 5000.
Yeah, 5000.
Go and watch that fight. Now, Dada 5000 had a double heart attack during that fight.
Yeah.
Kimbo, he could barely stand. And remember this, Kimbo was 42. His body's taking immense punishment. And the reports, according to the reports, they're saying that Kimbo had woken up with immense abdominal pains. He was doubled over in pain. And when he went to the doctors, they found out that he's going to need a heart transplant. He's gone to get they're waiting on any news, and his heart failed and he died, unfortunately. And I just wish these things would have been recognized further. I'm not sure how do you know anything about Bellator's? Because
they're not obviously at the level of UFC, so they haven't got that USADA thing going on in regards to the drug testing, the rehydration, and all that kind of thing there. But it's noted that, if I'm correct, and I'm pretty sure I am, after that fight, Kimbo was actually tested positive for steroids, King.
That's the thing. So his body was going through all kind of madness, man.
Gave him a 30-day suspension. 30 days for steroids. Sidebar to this, and an example, Nick Diaz, they tried to ban the youth for life for having trace elements of THC in his blood.
Nick Diaz?
Yeah, you remember when they tried to ban him for life, and then they had to reduce it down to like 18 months or something like that.
Wow.
And his opponent, Anderson Silva, which was the combat fight, he was tested positive for steroids again, King.
Yeah. Very sad. Very sad. It's just something that they're gonna have to look at these situations and make sure these things that are not becoming common. Because I know in boxing, they've got USADA, which is the world. Is it USADA? I'm sure it's called.
Yeah, USADA.
They make sure that these athletes are not abusing, because a lot of these things that people are putting in their bodies, it's all kind of things, and it puts a lot of pressure on the heart a lot of the times. So that news was very unfortunate about Kimbo, very unfortunate. But all we can say is rest in paradise to Kimbo and Muhammad Ali, man.
Prime Minister, that does just to put a capstone on this build. That just highlight the fact that obviously, I mean, you know, boxing has the USADA, obviously UFC is trying to utilize that same sort of process, but it's clearly highlighting that. I mean, like, let's look at mixed martial arts and the weight divisions. Why on earth are people cutting weight? This is madness. If you walk around at 15 stone, let's deal with stones because we're not Yanks or nothing like that, right? Yeah. You're walking at 15, 14, 13. You're supposed to fight at that damn weight.
No, well, it is.
If you want to...
No, well, it is noble. I've been having this debate for years with people.
To get a better advantage.
Yeah, people want the advantage. So, I mean, if you walk around 15, 16 stone, you're going to try and fight at 14 stone because your power naturally is going to be much stronger than the natural 14 stone man. That's why we have weight divisions. But what you then get is people, a man might blow up on the night to like two and a half stones heavier than his opponent.
Exactly.
If you look at the Amir Khan versus Canelo fight, where Amir Khan was practically fighting a cruiserweight. So I told people there's no way he can win, even without skill. From you hit him on the chin, he's going to go down because that was a cruiserweight he was in the ring with. So it's a sad state of affair, man. Very sad state of affair. Hopefully they can do something about it. Kimbo looked very well conditioned.
Yes.
But he was too old. He was old. He had taken punishment. If you look at his fights in the UFC, he's taken crazy punishment. I remember he got a hammer fist. One time he got hammer fist to the back of the head. Those things have long-term effects. People have, if them things affect you way down the road.
And that shit's illegal, as I remember, King. Strike to the back of the head, that's illegal.
Yeah, that's Seth Pirelli, I think his name was.
Yeah. Oh, and didn't he have arthritis in his knees as well?
Yeah, he had arthritis in the knees. They had to shave some down. So rest in paradise, man. We're definitely rest in paradise. So moving on anyway, man. We got a special guest, man, that's coming on to the show tonight.
Definitely. I'm gonna dip out right here now and patch this guest in, Lord.
All right, while you bring the guest on, I'm gonna introduce the listeners to the guest and actually play a track from the guest. All right, so we got our guest coming on tonight, and his name's Sir Rose. So basically, Sir Rose, he's
please hold.
He's one of the pioneers of this new generation of UK hip hop. Sir Rose came at a time when Channel U was big on the internet. It was it came from a crew called PDC, where they had Jadja Souls, DVS, if you've heard of DVS, and Sir Rose was one of those right there. He's definitely one of the pioneers of this new generation of UK rap. So anyway, Sir Rose is been making a lot of music, but now he's kind of gone into talking a lot about politics, world politics, things like that. So Sir Rose is coming back on now. Sir Rose is coming now with Noble, but we're gonna play a track for you just so you know exactly who he is. So yeah, this song's called The New Jerusalem by Sir Rose. Yeah, so listen to this song and see it. You can know a little bit what it's about.
The Lord is my shepherd, I want for nothing. And be warned, Armageddon is surely coming. Holy war with the beast and our God who govern. He'll avenge all the wrongs that our people suffered. So rejoice and be glad, cause the time is near. Give him praise in the land, cause he loves to hear. Good news for the world, do your best to share. There's a garden in the sky with no need for cares. Yeah, mama told me always say your prayers. And God is everywhere, so no need to fear. Just keep the faith and keep holding on. Father Jesus made a promise and it won't be long. Several generations later sing the same old song. But blessed are the faithful, theirs is the kingdom. So that will be done till that kingdom come. And everything we doing in the name of love. What a day at the pearly gates, when we get to look upon him, get to see his face. So much things I wanna ask him, so much things to say. I can't wait to hear him sing and hear the angels play. Just to be somewhere near his throne, a kingdom so amazing that it can't be told. I'm living for the day that the clouds unfold, as the Father I behold, saying welcome home. So live for Christ with the life you got. If you don't wanna hear the part, cause I know you not. I made a vow to prophesy to every ends unblocked. Had to code the revelation where some preachers stop. Pray Yeshua, give me wisdom, give me understanding. Hope we make it into heaven with our friends and family. Everybody here together, rejoice and worship. Everybody up in heaven, supernatural service. Seeing people we ain't seen for years. There'll be no more crying, there'll be no more tears. When we're caught up with him somewhere in the air. Praise God that he blessed me wherever ear to hear. And so I must pray that he bless others. Treat my brother as I treat myself, the words we uttered. I pledge allegiance to the God called Jesus. Made a promise that I'll always be my brother's keeper. Until Yeshua all the praise and glory. He took away the pain, that's a true life story. The painkiller I bow down and worship. Blessed and highly favored so no curse is working. On his promises we read and learning. I see the demons burning. The name is power, fam, the name is mighty. I gotta spread the word and I don't care who like me. Just another bloody day, living in the world of pain. Praises to the Lamb was slain, risen to return again. I'm fighting demons every day, tremble when they hear the name. Never gonna be ashamed, so I won't bow down to the evil crown. No way. Obey his sound till he comes down. I pray.
Yeah, man, that's New Jerusalem by Rose, man. That's New Jerusalem, and you can see the progression. So, Noble, we got Rose in the building.